For many jobs, managing emotions is vital to being able to perform them well. This can also create problems when workers need to moderate emotions like anger or contempt and can lead to certain perceptions about the work they do. For some jobs, they can take on a hidden taint from patrons due to how employees are told and expected to act. Redden and Scarduzio looked at emotional taint for two different bureaucratic jobs in their article, A Different Type of Dirty Work, Hidden Taint, Intersectionality, and Emotion Management in Bureaucratic Organizations. Employees of the TSA, referred to as TSOs, and municipal judges, were observed and interviewed about their experiences with emotions, identity, and the concept of dirty work. Redden and Scarduzio were interested in seeing how intersectionality and emotional labor interact and how these can lead to some types of work becoming dirty. They built on the idea of dirty work present in Ashford and Craner's 1999 article, which described dirty work as labor considered physically, morally, or socially stigmatized. The authors wanted to better understand how identity and emotion management can create dirty work for employees of the two bureaucratic organizations observed. Researchers all achieved this goal by conducting observational research at 18 airports and 2 municipal courts, while also interviewing employees and patrons of both organizations. The authors observed both spaces in slightly different ways. In the municipal court, one author used a mix of observation methods, including focused participant observation, by being explicitly in the court as a researcher and conducted semi-structured interviews with both judges and defendants to better understand the perceptions of the judges and how the judges feel they need to act. The author also used some informal ethnographic interviews to ask defendants in the courtroom about the judge's behavior. The other author observed 18 airports across the US, Canada, and Germany, studying interactions at security checkpoints. The author conducted nearly 200 informal interviews with passengers, 30 semi-structured interviews with passengers, and 14 semi-structured interviews with TSOs. This research utilized a mix of being a play participant and a focused participant observer, as the researcher was in the field watching and taking notes, while also taking time to interview people in the situation about their experience. The researchers found several main themes through the research. First, the concept of hidden taint was found to exist in the jobs investigated. For example, judges and their tendency to be neutral with defendants was sometimes seen as angry or uncaring by those defendants, which created the idea that judges are cold. The researchers utilized in vivo terms to get quotes from defendants in the courtroom who said that certain judge was being too easy on another, apparently homeless, defendant because of the defendant's race. Second, the study found that emotion management in bureaucratic context outside of neutral or intimidating was inappropriate. Intersectionality played a large role in the co-construction of hidden taint for the jobs examined, as both judges and TSO's emotions were affected by a patron being different from themselves. Third, the study found that communication plays a key role in emotion management, and that emotion management was developed through communication between employees and patrons. The authors concluded the article with the implications of this study. First, it seems that employees are challenged by those different to themselves when it comes to appearance and language. The authors suggested implementing training for TSOs on how to better work with people different from themselves, which could help alleviate some of the co-creation of hidden taint. The authors also recommended that judges and TSOs should get training on how to interact with patrons and how these interactions change the nature of work. With these trainings, it may be possible to lessen some of the taint that exists for these two bureaucratic jobs.